Oh, Jonathan, she doesn't love you. Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. Welcome to this Level 99 Games Community Showcase. As usual, it's me, your host, Marco De Santos, also known as the Mechanic Critic, and here I am bringing all of you the wonderful winners for our previous contest. Now if you don't know, I'm releasing this around Halloween time, so that means I'm in appropriate costume. Now who am I dressed up as? You just have to know. I'm just missing the glasses and the pipe. Now, I know you're all here for the winners. And quite frankly, that's all I'm here for. So let's get to the winners as soon as possible. Let's start off with Amis by Julian Kulek. This savvy store manager is a neutral candidate, and she manages the Argent School Co-op or store. This means that she gets to sell stuff to people, I guess. What makes this character very unique is her very interesting spell. Because as a reaction, if you're drafting a card, be it a supporter, an artifact, or what have you, you can spend some mana to activate her spell, which allows you to essentially refresh the available cards. This means that Emise can basically restock the shop whenever she wants. Hate the supporters? Restock. Hate the artifacts? Restock. Hate the spells? Restock. This means that Emise really rewards players who knows what they want and gives them the ability to search the deck for what they need. Next up is Letem by Brian Bell. Letem is the Provost of Interdisciplinary Studies at Argent, and in a game where everybody's supposed to have a specialty, Letem's specialty is that he has none. He's very interesting because he has specific setup rules. When drafting mages at the start of the game, Letem can't take a mage of a specific color that he already owns. This means that as much as possible, Letem will have different colored mages, which means that he can't have duplicates of the same kind of mage. This offers him a lot of versatility, but at the same time doesn't let him specialize, much like his lore. This makes Letem very interesting because he melds his lore and mechanics together in an elegant and very fun fashion. Every school needs to have that lazy genius archetype, and Teague by Teague Guy fills that role for Arjun. This nature mage is very interesting because his lore is all about sleeping. He specializes in putting people to sleep or remaining asleep for a long amount of time. What makes this character very interesting in the mechanical sense is his spell, as it allows him to essentially make a mage fall asleep. This means that that specific mage that you make fall asleep won't leave that specific room until the next round. This can be a very useful way to ensure that your mage will get that bonus twice in a row, or it's also a great way to make sure that your opponents don't have all the mages they need to get the resources they want. And of course, what kind of Argent game would we have if we didn't have Wellsee as a candidate? Because I'm pretty sure Wellsee is like 3 different people in Argent. Well, different people. There's like 3 Wellsees in Argent. It's a long story. But Christopher Vossen has given us one of those Wellsees. This character is very interesting because again, it plays a lot into that simplicity. Wellsee's unique spell is that she can use the spell as a fast action to grab a bell tower offering. However, you can't grab a bell tower offering as your regular action for the rest of the round. This is very interesting because it kind of plays into the planar studies school where Wellsee is from. This means that Wellsee can technically accelerate the game by taking bell towers faster. So instead of placing more mages fast, she's able to take the bell towers faster than most people, while still continuing to place mages. This is very interesting and a very powerful spell, though again, it's quite simple, making Wellsee a shoo-in for the next race for Argent. Winner, President, Counselor, Dean, Chancellor, whatever the word we use, Master Wizard. Now I'm sure you're all dying to know who the grand prize winner is, and instead of asking for a drum roll, since I rudely did not put a drum roll in my previous showcase video, I'll make the drum roll myself. Drum, cymbal hit. Our grand prize winner is Albert by Stephen Scothern. Albert is a anti-oracle. Now that might sound weird, but he's an anti-oracle, which means that he has visions of things that will never happen. Now, this is a very interesting concept to me because I just love how silly this superpower is. It's kind of like a silly, bad superpower. You can see the future of things that will never happen. But this is a very interesting thing because Steven actually integrates this lore very, very well into Albert's mechanics. Albert is a mysticism candidate who has a specific unique mechanic that's present in his spell as well as his setup. He gets what I'd like to call reverse marks, but essentially, Albert can check which voters are not in the game. Again, since he's an anti-oracle, he can see what will not happen. This means that Albert gains information of which voters are not considered in the final vote. And this is a very powerful thing, because it allows Albert to essentially know which resources to not go for. So while everybody's scrambling about trying to get these resources that they know will be added to the vote, Albert, on the other hand, can spend his time cutting off possibilities and simply not going for resources that he knows will not be counted towards the end of the game. This is very fun and a very simple mechanic. It doesn't turn the entire game on its head, and it allows Albert a very unique strategy and allows you, the player, to play Argent in a different way without having to wreck your brain about silly mechanics. And that's why this candidate deserves to be the grand prize winner. Congratulations to all of you. You will all gain wonderful prizes, specifically store credit on our official 11.99 Games website, which you can use to buy more games. Now that pretty much does it for our showcase for this month. I'm really sorry this one came out a bit late. I'm too busy raiding tombs or making board games. This outfit costume is really weird, and it kind of depends on whether you think I'm the other guy or the other guy, but I won't tell you which guys these are. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to stay up to date with our latest news, updates, and gameplay, please click that subscribe button so Level 99 Games will appear on your feed when that content comes up. Without much else to say, thank you so much for watching, and good night.